Hello and welcome back to the JSano fan server with me, Mr. Muckluckable. Well guys, I made it out alive. I survived the little cave trip that we went on last episode as I rambled about the Minecraft party. So I thought I'd come back here to the base just to see how Pam has been holding up the fort. And you know what, I think she's done a pretty good job. No pranks, nothing like that. Well done, Pam. I should give you a raise, really. You deserve a promotion, but not right now. So, in today's episode, I'm not quite sure. I want to do a lot more rambling. We only talked about... I only talked about the Minecraft party last time. I haven't even got onto the actual convention, Minecon 2015. So I might talk about that in today's episode. That is how much I can remember. So, before I start rambling on my own, I will say right now that we did record a podcast. Remember last episode I said we might record a podcast as a group. Everyone that I stayed with would get on Skype and record it. We did exactly that. I will put the link to it in the description below. So check down there. There's a link to the JSano fan server YouTube channel. Oh, and the podcast is the only video on there. So there you go. I think I've tweeted it, and I will plug it a few times because it's good to listen to. All of us are there, all talking about the trip. But no, you just got me for now. It's just me. Enjoy. So I'm going to head over this way to Multiplex's face because I need ice. I need lots and lots of ice. Ice farm and a book farm. I'm not going to say why I need ice at the moment, but I do. Maybe I hope I can explain next episode. We might actually start the project where I need the ice. But for now, we're just going to collect some ice whilst I can ramble. Ice farm, excellent. And the multiplexer, the lovely guy he is, whilst recording that podcast I just mentioned, was farming some ice for me. So I think I've got about 3 stacks of ice from him, which is very, very nice. No ice. Oh my god, wait. Okay. Holy crap. Okay. Maybe I don't even need to do that. That is a lot of... I feel kind of bad though, because I'd probably need a lot. That is a lot of ice though. Let's just do a little bit ourselves. Just whilst I talk. I was kind of hoping I could do this and talk about Minecon in the background, to be honest. I was kind of hoping there would be none here. Anyway. It's kind of an annoying sound effect, isn't it though? But it's so satisfying breaking ice. Alright, well yeah, I'll talk about Minecraft for a little bit anyway. So yeah, I ended last time where we'd left the Minecraft party. A little bit of a mix-up with where Pajama and I ended up. And so through the pouring rain, we got back to the house not too late, but quite late. So we all kind of collapsed into bed. And therefore, oh crap, maybe overslept to go to Minecon the next day on the Saturday. Maybe just a little bit. So yeah, we didn't go to the opening ceremony. We missed that bit. We're all too busy being lazy buggers. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I was always that's not true. I was about to say I was always the first up, but I wasn't. That was always to Multiplexer and NWW. But after them, it was usually me up because I wanted to get in the shower before before it was all busy and everyone was having their shower and everything. So yeah, we overslept on the Saturday, missed the opening ceremony, which apparently wasn't even that good, and it was late, the opening ceremony. Thankfully, they showed the cool animation by, those people that do the whole funny voice villagers. It was for that April Fool's thing one time where all the villagers sounded like them. The guys that made those animations, they made a Minecon animation, which they showed at the end. They showed it at the closing ceremony as well, which was good, because then we didn't miss it. But yeah, the thing about Minecon is there's not actually that much to talk about, because, to be honest, there wasn't really that much to do. Well, that's not true. There was a lot to see, but not necessarily a lot to do, because it was so busy. There was, 10,000 people, I should say. 10,000 people at that place, and so they had a big expo hall. This was sort of the main place where lots of things were. It's broken down into kind of themes of biomes, and there was loads of temples, like life-size temples placed around. So you had a ocean monument, you had a jungle temple, I think, and desert temple. They were all around the place, and they kind of broke up the different sections. So you formed when I was inside you. So you had the high pixel bit, which is where you could go play Build Battle and Warlords, and parkour was there as well. There was the Minecraft booth, which we went to a couple times. Didn't actually go in there because it was always very busy. There was places to go get merchandise by Jinx and that geek thing, Think Geek or something. There's a Microsoft part. There's a Microsoft part where they were often doing some of these competitions, which I'll get onto in a minute. There was a indie games section, which we went to a couple times. Played a couple indie games. It was okay, but that was one of the things that was always busy because there's always people on there playing them. And so there was a couple of games that looked quite cool that we didn't get to play. There was just always someone, and it was usually these stupid little kids. Stupid little kids. Damn kids like in Minecraft. They were on the games all the time. And there was also this big section for... It was like a park. It was like a London park inside the Excel Centre. Kind of with a slight Minecraft theme. It was called Mine Park Avenue, I think. And next to that was an arcade bit, where it was a bit like a carnival, where they had all these old-fashioned types of games, like think of it like a coconut. What they're called, where you throw the coconuts. They're all kind of like that, like carny games. If you think about that Simpsons episode where Homer and Bart become carnies, those sorts of games. Except you could win these ones, because I did. I did win one, I think, and got a little badge thing. But the thing is, I thought you had to pay for them, but no, they're all free. Of course it's free. You paid for the bloody ticket, Joe. It's going to be free. And there was loads of other stuff in between of what I'm saying now. Places to have your pictures taken. There's a little petting zoo with like full-size Minecraft horses and sheep and pigs and whatever. Yeah, there's tons of stuff in between by sponsors and panelists and things, but that was kind of the main stuff. And it was all very good. Don't get me wrong. It was very interesting to go walk around and see. But that was kind of it. Then you had the panels. The panels and the Q&As and really the only panel I was interested in, and pretty much all of us, obviously, was the Minecraft panel, which was on a Sunday. So on the Saturday, all we really did was kind of explore the hall, the expo hall, got some food, got some coffee. Adrian was a little bit, he liked his coffee. The big ones, like the Grande, whatever you call them, Venti. He liked those. Yeah, got some coffee, got some food, walked around, took some pictures, played a little bit, played some of the games, but not many. It was kind of a weird experience because I've never been to a convention before. And I mean, people say the Minecons aren't the best conventions by any means, so it was fine. It was fun. I mean, the best thing about the whole trip was not the convention itself, but it was definitely not. It was just spending time with people off the server and Pajam and NWW. That was the best part. I guess the convention was just the thing that brought us all together. I'm sorry about this video, by the way. You should really just treat this as a podcast, because I am just going to collect loads of ice, and I'm sure that's really not an entertaining video. I am sorry, but I just want to talk, and I thought Minecraft would be the best opportunity to do so. Yeah, just turn off the video, go and play something, and put me on in the background. Do it now. Do it now. So that was a Saturday. Saturday evening, I think we came back. It was quite a late finish on the Saturday. I think the Minecon finished at about 10:30. Because, the live show. Tell a lie, one thing we did go see was the live show. In the past, Minecon have done things where, for example, in Orlando... Was it Orlando? Was it... the one in Disneyland they had. They had the whole park. They kind of booked out the whole park for everyone to use. And that was Saturday evening's kind of special event. I think in the Minecons before that, they've had a big party with Deadmau5 and all these other famous people, doing the music. And this year they went with a kind of a show to watch. So it was in the main hall. We all sat down and watched it, and it was kept under wraps for the most part. No one knew what it was going to be. Although the funny thing was, on the kind of events list, on the things to do, one of the things to do was wait for the live show. Yes, from 7 till 8 o'clock, waiting for the waiting for the live show. Oh, I can't wait for that. That's kind of weird they put that down. I guess it's just to inform people when to get ready, but it's the way that it seemed like it was advertised as a thing to do. Waiting, yeah. But yeah, the live show started about 8, went on till 10, and it was really good. It was sort of like a Cirque du Soleil thing. Acrobats and fire, and you can probably see it on YouTube and Twitch. They definitely streamed it. I think they streamed it anyway. Yeah, so they had acrobats and these people on BMX bikes jumping on trampolines. And when was Naxor on here? Whoops, I'm sorry, Naxor, I ignored you all this time. Sorry, I missed you. Just talking about Minecon. So the live show, yeah. What was I talking about? So they had acrobats and jumping people and music, and it was really good. Well, yeah, no, it was really good. I was about to say, but no, it was good. It was entertaining, and that's all you can really ask for. There was a few moments that made you go wow, and there was a lot of fire, and fire is always fun to watch. Lots of flamethrowers and people throwing fiery things. Puts you on the edge of the seat. I mean, it really does though, because I was always thinking, oh God, what if someone trips? What if someone falls? What if someone misthrows that fire thing and it burns someone's face off? That's all I could think of. I'm such a negative Nancy. I was enjoying it at the same time, but in the back of my mind there's a little thing going, what if you're about to watch someone die? Maybe not that extreme. So that was the live show. That was Saturday, really. We came back quite late, so yeah, about 10, 11 o'clock, because we used the wonder of Uber. I've never used Uber before, never ever. That app that lets you book taxis. They're not really taxis, but they're people who drive cars that, you know, kind of let you sit in their car whilst they drive you somewhere. And they're really good. I can understand why it's so popular and why black cabs and regular taxi folk are getting anxious and nervous, because it was so simple to use, and so much cheaper. So much cheaper to use. I was really impressed by Uber. And I will be using it again if I ever need to travel around London. And, well, maybe not by myself, but because I'd probably just stick to the tube. But if we were in a big group of people like we were, you know, splitting £20 between 5 people is nothing for a cab ride. It's really nothing. Through London as well, it's crazy. So yeah, we got back, and that was kind of it. I think we all kind of maybe played some Battlefront. Yeah. And then I'm trying to think. There was one night. No, I think this is Sunday. So yeah, we'll skip to Sunday because I need to hurry up. Sunday came around, and so that was when the Minecraft panel was. That was the thing that we were looking forward to, that we were kind of revolving our day around, was the Minecraft panel. I mean, in the end, the Minecraft panel was okay. It was a little bit too... It was very, very... I was going to say scripted, but it needs to be scripted. There wasn't much room for banter between the guys on the stage because of the terrible audio. Terrible... acoustics is the word I'm trying to think of. They couldn't hear each other on the stage because the echo in the main hall. They couldn't hear each other, which meant they couldn't kind of play off each other and riff off each other. And the super fight thing, I don't really like that super fight thing. It's okay. I'm not a big fan of it though. So the fact that like 20 minutes, maybe around 20 minutes, 20, 15 minutes was based around the super fight thing. I could have went without that. Just have more questions and answers really. But never mind. It was still good. It was good just to see them all there as a group. Someone said, like, I think it's a tweet, it looked like the Last Supper. It did as well. A dock in the middle as Jesus, and all the disciples either side of him. This is a great farm as well. I like this. We're up to quite a lot. So yeah, apart from that Minecraft panel on Sunday, we just kind of did the same again, hoping there would be less people or something was free that wasn't free on the Saturday. So we looked at the indie games again. See, this is the trouble with doing it so late afterwards, is that I'm now forgetting. Took loads of pictures. Well, Pajam took pictures. We met up with Shri. We saw Shri quite a bit on the Sunday. Shri, the ex... Oh, I don't know, he might be a Minecracker again now. He was a mod as well on the Minecraft subreddit, so he got on with Pajam and NWW. So yeah, it's good to see Shri. I'm trying to think now. When he said goodbye, he was kind of labelling us because I didn't know the guy. I sort of met him for 10-15 minutes here and there, so he was saying goodbye to us, and I think I was just... I know Natexa was the tall guy. I think I was just the British guy, which I'm alright with. I could be the British guy. So yeah, good to see him. We also met another kind of a well-known person in the Minecraft community, Tara Forrest, who does lots of awesome Minecraft fan art, lots of UHC fan art, lots of stuff in general. Posts a lot on the Minecraft subreddit, and she's handing out these really cool business cards with Good and Milby playing Don't Starve in the style of the animation and style of the art of that game, and a Kurt J. Mack one as well, Firelands or Bust. Very cool. And actually, we'll get onto Tara and some other people in a minute. But Sunday night came around because we went to the closing ceremony of Minecon, and that was alright. It was just a sort of recap of how they organised the thing and what went into it, and they showed that animation, like I said. And that was it. That was about 6 o'clock. It was over. It was as quickly as it started, it had finished, and we went back home. But this is the cool thing. This was actually probably the best part of the day, and that is Sunday came around. Sunday evening, we got the chance to see Scott. He's not online, is he? No, why would he be online for? SPG Scott, who you may have seen in some of these JFS videos, usually with Rad. So Scott doesn't live too far away from London, and he drove all the way to meet us at our apartment. And so we had another JFS member in person to meet, and Scott's a fellow Brit. So, you know, I could get on well with him. He's a very nice guy. Had a nice chat about, well, it was mainly the multiplexer and Scott talking about traffic and like British driving. But, you know, we ended up getting into a Skype webcam call with Rad. And so there was another person on the server to talk to. So we had Rad, me, Adrian, Natexa, the multiplexer, Biggest Killer, and Scott, all in the same, pretty much in the same room. Okay, Rad was over webcam, but still, all talking to each other. And I swear that would have been such a good thing to record, because it was we pretty much did a podcast for a couple of hours. We were just talking. Oh, it was so nice. It was really, really good evening. And so finally, Monday. I'm not going to count Tuesday because that's when everyone left, but yeah, I'll talk about that in a second. Monday was the day. It was like the wild card day because we didn't actually have anything planned. Minecon was over. We thought we might do something in London, but we ended up, I think we were all just tired and lazy, so we ended up pretty much staying indoors and just, well, I wanted to play some board games. I brought Monopoly with me. That was a mistake. I knew it was going to be a mistake. I said in our Google Doc when we were preparing for the trip, I said, if you want a good way to despise each other, I can bring Monopoly. And I did, and guess what? Things got heated. People played the game. I sucked. You know, Monopoly luck was not on my side. That's that thing where when you don't stand a chance of winning, you don't really get involved very much. So I was kind of a bit blasé about the whole thing. But Adrian and Pajam, and to an extent Killer, although he got a bit sick of it as well by the end, because we all said we hated him because he won. They all got really into it, and then Pajam and Adrian played again, I played again, and lost and came out, and then it went on for so long. Monopoly, this is what I say about Monopoly. You never finish a game of Monopoly saying, well, that was a nice game. That was a nice game. That seemed about the right length. You never come out of Monopoly saying that. It's always, oh God, okay, fine, you win. I'm bankrupt, whatever. It's always that way. I can never think of a time I've ended a Monopoly game satisfied. Even if I've won, I've never felt satisfied because it goes on for too long. I also brought Settlers of Catan with me, which I really wanted to play, but we kind of ran out of time. Because by the time they bloody finished their Monopoly game, it was time to eat. So I went with the multiplexer and just the multiplexer to Asda to get some food for spaghetti. And it was very nice spaghetti that he cooked. And this was another great part of the trip as well, was Monday night. This was the most bizarre thing, looking back. And even at the time I was thinking, this is so odd. But we had special guests over for dinner. They came round for dinner, and that was Tara Forrest, who I just mentioned about. So she came back with her friend, and I'm really hope I'm getting his name right now. Is it Manish? I'm going to quickly check that now. Manesh. So yeah, Tara Forrest and Manesh came round. Demux cooked them dinner, and we had some very nice dinner. It was really cool. We spent about, I think it was £14 in Asda's to feed 9 people. So, it's just, you think about all the money you pay for pizza, like takeaway pizza or something. Such a good value. And it was nice. It was really nice spaghetti as well. Yeah. But here's where the weird thing comes. That was pretty weird. Just thinking, man, there's all these people from the Minecraft community. Because Manesh, by the way, does the Free Talk Fridays on the subreddit, Minecraft subreddit. So yeah, it's kind of weird just thinking there's so many people here, all from across the world, and we're all together in the same room. But then we thought it'd be a cool idea to watch the Minecraft UHC, which was going on at the time, season 21. And so we all sat down around the TV, which was plugged into the laptop, and watched Beef's perspective of UHC. And that's when I was just thinking, man, I never ever thought I would end up sitting in a room watching UHC as a group event with 2 of the mods from the subreddit, so many members from the JFS, people that are well known, do awesome fan art and make the threads on the subreddit. I never thought in a million years that would happen, and yet there I was. And it's bizarre that you can be around someone or some people and make kind of jokes and references that no one else would ever get. People, your everyday friends who maybe don't watch Minecraft. In my case, they don't watch Minecraft. They don't know what UHC is. Where's the ice gone? Has it just disappeared? Okay. Yeah, they don't know Minecraft or anything. So if I try and make a joke about vintage beef or whatever, anything, they're not going to get it. But there I was in this room where everyone would understand what I mean. It was just crazy. It was so weird. And so great, though. It was such a great night. It was a really, really great way to end off the trip. Was that Monday night with the dinner and sitting around watching UHC together. It really couldn't have ended any better, I don't think. But it did have to end, and so I'm going to end this video soon by talking about the very tearful goodbye. The problem was with Tuesday is that everyone was leaving at different times. Killer had to leave ridiculously early in the morning, like 4 o'clock. I don't think he went to bed. I think he just stayed up all night. Nake's left about 6. Demux and N-Dubs left about 9. So did Pajam. And Adrian and I were left at the end. And then there were 2. And so I took him to Victoria, where he got the train to Gatwick. And that was it. It was very odd seeing the house empty again. It's actually really sad. I actually started to tear up a little bit as I said goodbye to Adrian. I don't know why. I'd only met him for 4 or 5 days, and there I was getting ridiculously soppy saying goodbye to him. I was like sat there. I was like, it was like out of a film. It's like out of one of those cheesy romantic films where he just left to go catch his train. I was just stood in the middle of Victoria Station, just so sad, just so sad. I bet other people around me. Actually, I was going to say I bet they thought I looked like a weirdo, but they must see people looking sad all the time because people say goodbye to their girlfriends or their boyfriends or their partners or whatever. And they have to see them off in the station, so they probably get quite a few sad people looking around, and I was one of them. Except it wasn't a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It was just these people over the internet, people that I would never have known had it not been for joining their server. And that was another thing that I thought of when we were all watching UHC, is that none of this would be the case if I didn't join the server. I wouldn't be there, I wouldn't know these people, I wouldn't be able to talk to these people. It's just one of those moments where you have to step back and really look at what you're doing and where you are and be amazed and very, very grateful. Okay, I think I've got enough ice. What can I get rid of? Crap. But yeah, that was Tuesday. It really was not too much to it. I was back home by 1 o'clock on the Tuesday. I was just so sad, and I got that post-con blues. Those post-con blues really hit me hard. I think I'm getting over them now, maybe. But it was really, really sad. But obviously, at the same time, really, really great. It's such a great trip. I think we're all kind of left out thinking, we'd really like to do that again. We would love to do that again. Maybe not in London, maybe somewhere else. But I think we all got on really well. We didn't hate each other, apart from that little bit of Monopoly. Everyone was mature enough and didn't make any stupid kind of, I don't know, like breaking the bloody property or something like that. I don't know, getting on the homeowner's nerves. That didn't happen at all. Everything went as good as it could do, I guess, when it comes to us as folks. And oh crap, my pic's gonna break. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, that's kind of all there is to say. Now, I know that some people will be asking, "Oh, did you take you took pictures? Did you? Can I see the pictures?" I'm not at liberty to show some of the pictures because there are some people in the group that don't want to have their face shown because they just like their privacy, which is fine. Naxa, I know, is making a vlog. I think I'm in the vlog, so if you're so inclined, I'm not gonna like point out like here's my face, but you know it's out there now. Please don't make a big deal about it, please. It's just my face. It's just me, all right. But yeah, that I keep on wanting to say some more because there's so much to the trip that I'm probably forgetting. I keep on wanting to say something, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So to anyone listening who was on that trip with me, thank you for making it such a great time and being there. And yeah, I'm always going to remember that. If I ever stop playing Minecraft, I ever stop YouTubing, that's going to be a memory that will stay with me forever. But now that is sounding really cheesy, so I'd better end the episode. I'm sorry this is all just being breaking ice, but like I said, treat this as a podcast. And next episode we'll get started on the project with which I need all of this ice for. Nice amount now. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.